This is my 9913 from 1934, my grandmother's machine that is now mine. Now, see what's back on it? The original motor and light and the hand wheel. I have decided that I'm putting this back to original instead of keeping it as a hand crank. I have several machines that can be hand cranks, and I decided to put this back to original. And so I took all the pieces that I had taken out of here for the motor controller, and I had never cut the wires or done anything to the motor. And today when I looked at them, all the insulation is there. And I know the motor is very old, but my grandmother always had this machine serviced. So I think I'm okay here with the wiring. I'm not going to use it all that much, I don't think, anyway. But the reason I'm making a video, there are 3 pieces to the motor controller in a bent wood case with a knee bar. Here's the knee bar. Now, I did not take pictures before of how it was before I took it apart. But luckily, I have an 8-part video, and parts of it are boring, I'm sorry. But I'm glad I have it on there because I was able to see what this looked like before I took it apart. And you have to kind of Mickey Mouse things just a little bit, but not in a bad way. All 3 of these pieces. Here's the motor controller. Here is a little black lever that dips down and attaches to the knee bar socket. It also attaches over here, and so what happens is when you turn the knee bar, that moves and the motor controller expands and runs. So you have the knee bar socket, that one black lever, and the controller. You can't bolt them back in place until you have all 3 things put together. So the first thing you do is put this in place, the motor controller in place, but push it back a little bit. Then there's a little pin tip kind of thing on this lever that goes into a hole right there. So then put that pin tip in. Then underneath is a slot and an arm that fits into the slot on this. So then put those together and then push the knee bar socket back into the hole that shows up in the front. It's a little bit of maneuvering, and don't tighten everything down until you get those in place like that. And I had it the wrong way before, and the knee bar wasn't working right. So now I put the knee bar in, and see, it's that black lever that will be working the machine. So I just wanted to make a video on the detail of a motor controller in a knee bar box.